if you are planning to use the Docker for static analysis, you can do that as well. So simply go to the MobSF Docker option and simply Docker pull the pre-built image of the it will simply pull the pre-built Docker image which MobSF already provides us. You can go to the Docker hub, and you can, after you have done that, you can simply Docker run it. And also keep in mind that I've already mentioned earlier, you can only run static analysis using Docker. You can't run dynamic analysis with the help of Docker. So this is the pre-built Docker image that MobSF provides. And also the another thing, you can go to the release section and go to the MobSF live section, and you can, this is MobSF.live. You can simply drag and drop and perform static analysis here as well. Now let's run the dynamic analysis on this. You can run dynamic analysis of this particular application by going directly through here, or you can go to the scan option and go start from here as well. So, but before I even start my dynamic analysis process, I would like to start my Genymotion VM first, because it will throw an error. Okay, I'll show you that error as well. So if you didn't start your VM and you start the dynamic analysis process, MobSF will throw you some error. Scan option, dynamic analyzer, go to the recent scan, static analyzer, recent scan, this one, static report, scan option, and start the dynamic analysis. As you can see, there is an error because we haven't started our VM. Okay, now it is up and running. It will take 1-2 minutes meanwhile. Yeah. Okay, it is starting. So meanwhile, I can explain you about what is dynamic analysis. So dynamic analysis is simply a process of testing and analyzing a program while it is running, while it is still running. So dynamic analysis is also known as dynamic code analysis. So it helps in the detection and the correction of defects, memory leaks, memory issues, and the problem that occurs during the execution of the program. And also remember that it is mandatory to perform static analysis before you even perform dynamic analysis. And yeah, also make sure you have configured the dynamic analyzer for the MobSF before starting the dynamic analysis. Okay, now our VM is up and running. Let's squeeze that a little bit. Okay, we are good to go. Go to recent scan. Go to dynamic analyzer. It's quite slow. Okay, I'll simply close the app. It should run. Okay. Okay, Genymotion VM is running and it is fine now. Okay, now go to the recent scan. Go to this quick shortcut maker. And let's head over to the scan option. You can start the dynamic analysis. Now it will load. and you can see the logs as well inside the terminal. So these are the logs. So waiting for 2 seconds and MobSFied. And boom, we are done. So as you can see, this is the dynamic analyzer. Now in this section, you can see lots of feature that it provides. There is source screen feature, remove root certificate feature, onset HTTPS proxy feature, TLS SSL security tester feature, and so on and so forth. So we'll go to each step by step. So source screen feature, it simply projects the emulated device screen directly to the web interface itself. So it's simply the projection of this VM inside the web application. So so this is the pretty neat feature, and also you can perform some basic operations like torches. You can slide it, you can open the application from the web interface, and it will directly reflect to the virtual machine itself. Now let's go to the remove root certificate section. If you click on it, MobSF root CA certificate, you will see the log here, and also on the here as well, on the terminal as well. So this feature is responsible for intercepting all the traffic from the devices. So onset and set, you can simply onset your HTTPS proxy from here. So if you click on it, you will see a log here as well, and inside here as well. So exported activity tester section. So if you click on it, so it will this feature, there is no exported activity found, but this feature allows to dynamically test for the exported action, which helps in the creation of the dynamic POC, proof of concept, and the verification of the static analysis finding. And now let's jump to the activity tester. So as you can see, we have started the starting the activity tester. You can see the logs here and the here as well. So let's wait for it. So this feature only enables you to forcefully test all the non-exported activities. Yeah. And the get dependency section. Before we jump, let's wait for it. Now let's stop the screen because it will take a lot of time. As you can see, it is working. Yeah. Now I think let's wait for 5 seconds and let's jump to the get dependency section. I hope I'm sharing my screen. Yes. Okay then, yeah, activity testing completed. Now we have successfully done. You can see the logs here as well, plus here as well. And now after the activity tester, there is a get dependency feature, or the get dependency section. This feature will help you to collect all the information. It will simply collect all the information about the runtime dependency of this particular application, of this, oh wait, no, of this application. So let's click on it. Dependency collected. You can see the logs. There is a couple of Frida logs. And next to it, there is an take a screenshot feature. It will simply take a screenshot of the device running on the VM. Okay, I'll click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 screenshot taken. I will go to the. It's quite slow, so okay. Let's head over to the application. Take a screenshot. So this is an logcat stream. So it will simply show all the real-time logs from the devices. So if you click on this, it will stream all the real-time logs of the device. So if you go to the activity, it is streaming everything. Go to history, and it will show all the information as well. Now there is a generate report section, but before we do that, we need to actually start the dynamic analysis. So to do that, you need to start the instrumentation first. So the first step of starting the dynamic analysis process is to click on the start instrumentation. So I just clicked it. So it will simply load the application, and it will be instrumented by the MobSF. Okay, it simply does that. Okay, I'll show the screen as well, because it's hard to switch every time. So it's pretty neat feature. Okay, yeah. Okay, now you have you started the instrumentation. So after starting the application, as you can see, the application will get spawned, and couple of Frida scripts will get loaded. So to view the output generated by this Frida script, you can use the console, or you can view at the Frida logs, or you can go to the down and Frida live logs. You can see the real-time logs of the Frida script. Frida script being fired up. Yeah. Now as you can see, so whenever after you started the instrumentation, there is one button that got unlocked, live API monitor. So let's click on it. So this live API monitor simply records all the API calls that are happening during the runtime. So yeah, so this is pretty much the neat feature that it provides, that the MobSF provides. You can analyze everything in the runtime itself. So everything is running, the app is running. And not only that, I forgot to mention one awesome stuff. This dynamic analyzer section also provides a Frida code editor. So you can simply load the pre-built Frida scripts. You can click on that. You can bypass the flag secure and these, or the fingerprint bypass. These are the pre-built or the let's say pre-built Frida scripts. or you can simply write your very own script here as well and start the instrumentation, and it will behave according to that script. And finally, after you have done all these things, I will do the SSL test as well. So it will take 5 minutes, uh, not 5 minutes, but let's say 2 minutes. Let's hope 2 minutes. Wait, what? My camera? It will take 5 minutes. Let's wait for it. And you can also see that in the command line. Are you command line? These are the application will get spawned and the Frida scripts will get loaded. Let's wait for it. It's still running the security test. Yeah, now it is done. Now you can simply go back, and now that everything that you have analyzed, everything, now you can simply click on generate report, and it will generate a beautiful looking report with all the findings that you have just that you just did yeah. Okay, it will take 1 2 3 4 5 minutes. Let's wait for it. Now that we are done, this report can be accessed from the from here as well. So go to the static analysis part, go to the recent scan, head over to your application of the application that you are trying to work on, and go to the dynamic analysis report, and you can access the report from here as well. So these are the report that we just generated. This is the information section. It will simply give you access to view the Frida live logs, and you can start the HTTP tools, and these are the raw logs. You can view the HTTP traffics, Frida logs, all the Frida logs, and dump/sys logs and application data as well. It will download you can download it in a tar file, and just below it there is an TSL SSL security tester section, where MobSF will run this test, and it will simply show you the result, whether it is good or bad. And just below it there is an exported activity tester section, and there is an activity tester section, and you can see the screenshot that you just took of it. Our screenshot got a bit chaotic. We can do that again. Let's go to the dynamic analyzer. Let's go to the not start dynamic analysis without reinstalling, so that you don't have to wait that much. I hope so. And yeah, let's take some screenshot. Let's stop the screen. It will make it very slow. Okay, let's start the instrumentation. And if there is something error, it will simply dump everything inside this section. So there is an error section. So screen, not this one. Let's take a screenshot of previous stuff. Let's take a screenshot of this. Let's take a screenshot of favorites. Let's take a screenshot of activities. And let's generate the report. So everything is happening in the runtime. So you don't have to, it's not static, it's dynamic. Simple as that. Yes, we have, where is a screenshot? Yeah, we have good screenshot. And these are the runtime dependency that this particular, what is this particular application uses. But this is the server location. It is a beautiful looking map where it plots where the server is running, as we saw in that static analysis part. Domain malware check, it will simply grab the domain from the source code, and it will check with the database domain inside the MobSF database, and it will simply compare it, and it will show the result whether it is good or bad domain. Simple as that. Reconnaissance section. These are the clipboard dumps, the URLs, the emails. It will list out all the email tracker. It will list out all the trackers, and the base CTF string, the hidden strings. It will list out. And file analysis section. There is an as well as data exposed, as well as database, XML files, and the other files as well. Yeah. So we did static analysis from scratch, dynamic analysis from scratch. Yeah, I think we are done with today's session.